Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. I know it's been a while, but I'm back. A lot has been going on around here. I got sick. I got the coronavirus, but I'm all good now and just trying to get healthy and work on some bikes, go ride some bikes. So let's see what's been going on. Right. So before I got sick, I did get a chance to go test out the downhill bike, and it handled amazing. I mean, it was great. But there's one thing we're going to change that it does need a bit of an upgrade. This saddle. It goes with the theme, the color scheme. It's a cool saddle. It's a Spank saddle. But if you notice, in the back, it's got a little bit of an upsweep. So it's a good saddle for maybe trails, but for downhill, not so much. And here's our trail bike, and I love this bike. But see, the saddle on this one isn't as comfortable as the one on the downhill bike. And since we don't sit so much on the downhill bike, this one here, it's straighter. It doesn't have that upsweep like the other saddle. Now, the reason why I picked this saddle for this bike, because see the rails? They're in black, and the rails on the other saddle are chrome. But I think we're gonna have to sacrifice the way it looks for comfort. So we're gonna swap these seats out, these saddles. So we're going to take the saddle off. It's pretty simple. Just take that bolt, loosen that bolt, and that one in the back, and it comes right off. So let's go ahead and do it. So here you have it, both saddles. Like I said, this one, it's more sleek, straight across, while this one has that upsweep in the back. So we're gonna swap them. See what I was talking about, the rails? This one has chrome, this one's black. But hey, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna feel a lot better. We're gonna enjoy the ride a little more. All right, so there we have it. Put the saddle on there. Looks pretty good. I mean, you really can't tell the difference between them, but when you ride it, you surely will. All right, so those bikes are done, but we have a new project on the channel. Check it out. It's a BMX bike. It's a park bike, and we're gonna be building this up, upgrading it. So I picked this bike up from my dad's house. He gets bikes from police auctions, and they're missing parts, so he strips them down and puts them together. And I found this one at his scrapyard, and I saw the wheels, and I said, hey, they're decent wheels, Alienation. So I checked it out, and it's a redline frame, and we're gonna upgrade this bike, get it ready to go to the park. They opened a new skate park in town, so we're gonna take it out there and you know, just mess around with it, ride around the neighborhood. Because I feel a little better on this bike, taking this bike out in the neighborhood than taking this one out. You know, this is more of a beater bike, an everyday, just mess around bike. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is clean it up. It's got a lot of dirt and these stickers on it. We're gonna strip it down and you know, see what we're working with. So we're going to use this Super Bike Wash from Finish Line. It does the job. It really cleans good. I don't like to spray water on them, on the bikes. So this is what I use to clean them. And there's another one I used to use, the Bontrager Bike Wash. It smelled really good, but I can't find it anywhere. So I started using the Finish Line Super Bike Wash, and it does the job. So we're gonna spray everything, the rear hub, the wheels, tires, everything. Get all this nasty dirt and grease off of it. Yeah, I have some plans for this bike. I'm not really a freestyler. I like the racing part of BMX, but you know, just to mess around, I think it's gonna be fun. Let's get everything in here. Stem. All right, we'll let this soak in. So next we're going to use this WD-40 bike degreaser for chains and gears, and as you can see, it's got a lot of grease and grime, so this is going to work good for it. All right, so we got her all cleaned up. Those stickers are off, and now it's time to put some parts on her and give it a little bit of upgrades. So the first upgrade we're going to do, we're going to put on this shadow, the saddle. It's a pivotal seat. It's a mid. See shadow in the back. It's pivotal. And this particular is the signature seat. It's the Penumbra seat, mid. Seth Kimbrough, or Kimbrough. It's a signature seat, and I like it. So you know, it gives it a little more color than just all black. So let's get it put on. For our seat post, we have a fit pivotal seat post, and black. It's not too long, but I mean just long enough for what we want to do to it. Let's get it all assembled and put on the bike. For this pivotal seat, it's pretty simple the way it works. It just has that one bolt, and on the top of the seat, just put your Allen in there and turn it, and then once it's on, but we're going to adjust it for our desired angle when we put it on the bike. All right, so like I said, we can adjust the angle on here, but I think that's a good angle there. Maybe a little bit more, one more click. All right, yeah, I think that's good there. All right, so we'll get it all tight, and on to the next upgrade. So next, what we're gonna put are the pedals. Now these here are the Primo Turbo pedals in black. Now these are the new ones. They're a little more sleek, not as thick as the other ones, and the platform is a lot wider. Now I have some black spires that I could put on this bike, but the pins, they're metal and they're really sharp, so these will be fine just for around town, and they look pretty cool too. So let's get them put on. So when you put pedals on, it's a good idea to put a little bit of grease, a bit of pedal grease on there, just for the threads. It'll go in a lot smoother, and whenever you want to take them out too. And it's a good habit to get into. All right, so the pedals are on. and we're going to keep going with this build. We're going to change these bars out. These bars are too small, so what we have is some shadow bars, Shadow Conspiracy. I believe they're 9.5 rise. So yeah, these are a lot bigger. I like them. All right, so these bolts are super hard to get off. They have rust on them. So we're gonna change out this stem, not today, on a different video. And yeah, we're gonna, I think these spacers too, we're gonna change out these spacers. But yeah, it's super hard. You can see it's got rust on it. So we'll get all that cleaned up. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so we had to take the headset off, clean it, put new bearings on because they were shot. The handlebars wouldn't even move. They would stay wherever. So yeah, we're gonna change these out, put some grease, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot better. Also clean all that out. It's all nasty in there. All right, so now we got our bars on. So now, since we have our bars on, we need our grips. And we're gonna go with Vans Colt grips. So I think it's gonna go good with the seat that we got. You know, they're the gum. So let's get them put on. All right, so I got the first grip on, and I found out an easy way to put these grips on. They're not like the mountain bike grips where they're lock-ons. These have to be slid in. Now, a lot of people use hairspray, gasoline, all kinds of stuff to get them on, but I found an easier way to do it. So check it out. All right, so what I did is that I got some of the wire for the weed whacker, and I cut 4 pieces, same length as a little longer than the grip, and I put the 4 pieces inside the grip. So now that I put all 4 pieces in there, I'm gonna put it on the bar end, and since they're plastic, it's gonna slide in. It's a little, you gotta work it a little bit, but it slides in pretty good. All right, I got it on. So now all I have to do is with some pliers, pull on the wire, pull them all out, and it's done. Yeah, so then put the bar ends, and that part's done. The next thing we're going to do is take this old chain off, and we're going to put a new Shadow interlocking chain. It's really nice. It's a half link, so yeah, it's gonna look good on this bike. All right, so we're gonna take this old nasty chain off, and we'll just have to break it open here, break, and toss that, put the new chain on. All right, so for a half link chain, you need a special chain breaker. This is the Shadow half link chain breaker, and this is set up for this type of chain. And we just break it. I already measured it to size, so just gotta break it and put it on. Well, there you have it. Chain looks really good. I like the bronze with the black. Kind of goes a little bit with the seat and the grips. So yeah, let me know what you think. We still have a lot more that we're going to do to this bike, you know, just to get it ready to ride around. It's ready right now to ride around the neighborhood, but yeah, we're going to change out these tires too, so stay tuned. And thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll keep coming out with more content.